Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you, Victor, for inviting me each year to this National Digital Day. So I will dive in my speech, which will express my thoughts and my team's thoughts regarding what's happening nowadays in Europe when we discuss about Digital Services Act, Digital Marketing Act, and the other things. So the context we find ourselves, most of you are young, so today is nothing sort of extraordinary. Everybody see that it's something wow, but no. Well, let's talk about AI. AI was 10 or 20 years ago something sci-fi, but today is not a dream. Now powers everything from your morning coffee recommendation to the supply chain that keep the world spinning. Meanwhile, the rise of quantum computing, decentralized networks, and immersive realities like metaverse signals that the pace of changing isn't slowing, is accelerating today. But with this breathtaking progress comes a reckoning. The digital sector doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's shaped by a changing world, one defined by, as you see in the TV, geopolitical tensions, climate crisis, economical inequality, and a growing unease about who control the levers of power in this brave age. Our challenge is not just to keep up, but to steer this ship through turbulent waters with purpose and foresight. Most of us build our lives on the solid ground of the analog age. Letters, landlines, and libraries. Today, we navigate a fluid, interconnected expanse where data flows like rivers, algorithm hums like wind, and the clouds looms as both a promise and a shadow. This is the digital sector of the mid-2020. A realm of boundless opportunities, yes, one fraught with challenges that demand our attention, our ingenuity, and our resolve. First, let's consider the pace of change. Tech evolves in an exponential rate, while regulation, of course, often moves like a turtle, deliberate, methodical pace. By the time a law is drafted, in no matter what country, debated and enacted, the digital world it seeks to govern may have already shifted. Take AI, for example. AI systems today, after let's say 24 months, are capable of generating text, images, and even decision that rival human output. Yet most regulatory bodies in the world are still grappling with basic questions, no matter they are EU or other government bodies or national regulator like my team. We always ask, who is accountable when an AI makes a mistake? How do we ensure transparency in systems that are often opaque by design? The speed of innovation leaves regulators, no matter that you name it, govern institutions, authorities, perpetually facing new challenges and threats. Second, there is a challenge of jurisdiction in a borderless digital world. Everybody's talking about, but nobody have the capacity to take a damn decision. The internet doesn't respect national boundaries. Everybody knows. You can go here, you can speak with Ms. von Leiden, with the DG Connect Vice President. Everybody knows about that. But when they take decision, those kind of decision, you cannot look on them. So, regulation are typically confined within them. A social media platform, how you talk it, and you just mentioned, That's a social media platform. For me, as a regulator, it's an ad platform. They sell and buy ads, that's all. And let you dive in there and you think it's something about you, but it's not about you, it's about ads. A social media platform based in one country can influence people from another country, can change the path of a nation just in a couple of minutes, or days, or months. A cryptocurrency exchange can operate offshore while impacting economy worldwide. Regulators must contend with this mismatch. How do you enforce rules when the entities you are overseeing exist in a global, decentralized space? International cooperation, but not in all patterns, is essential. But aligning diverse legal systems, cultural norms, and political new priorities, as you see, in a very complex text. Third, we face today, and we don't want to recognize, we just pump a button on GDPR. We face today the issues of data. Both its abundance and its power. The digital economy runs on data. Personal information collected from billions of users fuel everything from targeted ads to AI training models. Data breaches expose millions of records in an instant. Algorithm can discriminate without any one of you noticing until the harm is done. And the line between innovation and exploitation grows blurrier every day. Striking a balance, protecting citizens without stopping progress, requires a level of nuance that traditional regulators never have been designed by handle. Finally, there is a change of enforcement. Even when rules are clear, applying them in the digital realm is difficult. People do not have now time to listen more than 15-30 seconds. They don't have time to read more than 3 pages, and then they are out. They want somebody to make a short notice of the book. They want somebody to make short notice of something. And sometimes when they take decision in a couple of minutes, they look on their life and say, what's happening with my life? Everything that I have, I lost in a couple of minutes because I take a short decision, because I don't have time to read. I don't have time to understand, because I think something is fast and fast and fast. Yes, something is fast and fast and fast, but not everything is about 0 and 1, about bits and algorithms. It's about us. It's about how we shape our futures, how we look on that future. It's our future, we are deep diving in, or we just reacting on that future. So this is the new face of a government, of an agency, of an authority to protect you. So it's quite difficult to understand that, and I hope that the young generation can do that for themselves and the future of EU. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.